Yo, what's poppin', people? Cobra Star Green back with you guys with a video. There, look, y'all first time finding my channel, hit the subscribe button. Also like the video. Yesterday, look, I just left the theater and I just saw A Working Man, starring Jason Statham, directed by David Ayers. Now I feel like, god damn it, them two sound so familiar together. Well, if you guys remember, I think last year, I just last week saw this movie. But if you guys remember last year, Jason Statham had a movie called The Beekeeper, starring Jason Statham and David Ayers. So yes, the dynamic duo is back, y'all. And I'm not even gonna do an intro or like cue the intro, nothing like that. We just gonna get right into this BS, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk. Y'all like BS. No. We gonna talk, y'all. And the first thing I'm gonna get out the way is, if you guys have seen The Beekeeper, it's the same flavor in a Working Man, and y'all knew that probably before walking into the movie. I'm pretty sure we're gonna find out one day that all these movies Jason Statham's doing are just connected, and he's just going from job to job, and this is just what's happening. I'm telling, we're gonna get that connected movie. I already know it. But in this movie, A Working Man, pretty much not as crazy as a Beekeeper plot or the Beekeeper plot. But pretty much in this movie right here, Jason Statham once again is a retired guy, aka his name is Levon Cade. I'll just call him Levon Cade, whatever frick his name is. I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic, y'all. But pretty much in this one, he's another retired guy. He's in another movie, he's retired. But something happens with his friend's daughter, and she ends up getting kidnapped. And pretty much Jason Statham does what Jason Statham do. And it's up to him to get the daughter back. And that's all I can say without really spoiling the movie. I'm gonna get this out the way, y'all. I'm gonna really get this out the way, man. If you've seen A Beekeeper, y'all, like I said, I just saw that movie, man. Like a couple of days ago, I saw it. And I remember watching it and I was like, this movie is so goofy. This is so silly, right? But the reason why I kept watching it was because of Jason Statham. It's something about this guy, man. Like when you put him in these movies, you know the action is gonna be on 10. It's just gonna be fun action, and you know that. And just like A Beekeeper, A Working Man is the same goddamn way, y'all. Just like this goddamn Beekeeper movie, man. I remember I watching the Beekeeper movie the other day, and I was like, what the hell is going on? I was like, spoilers, but how did we get from them being in this little bitty building, or this building, all the way to the White House? You know what I'm saying? I'm watching that like, did I miss something? But let's talk about this new movie, A Working Man. And like I said, pretty much it's just a friend's daughter gets kidnapped, and that's just the plot right there, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you guys this movie had me fooled. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I promise you I'm not lying to y'all. This movie had me fooled for the first half. Because if y'all watch these Jason Statham movies, y'all know these movies are goofy, right? But the first half is actually very serious, y'all. It's like, yeah, it's kidnapped. His daughter gets kidnapped, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna go figure it out who did it, right? It like, you know, movies like Taken, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? If y'all haven't seen Taken, go watch Taken with Liam Neeson. It's an amazing movie. But it's same thing as that, right? And the tone is like very serious. And I was along for the ride. But something happens towards like the middle of the movie, or even the movie wasn't taking itself seriously no more. Or maybe I wouldn't take the movie seriously no more. I can't even tell, y'all. Like the audience I was with, it was just a bunch of critics. But everybody just started laughing at the movie, and even like in unintentional parts. Like I was like, I don't think this is meant to be funny. But just how this is coming across, this is just so goofy, y'all. Literally. Like, you just be like, what the hell? How do we get here, y'all? Another one of these Jason Statham movies where it's like I said, how do we get here? How do we get here, y'all? And this movie goes batshit crazy in the second half. Like, the plot starts to unfold. Just like in A Beekeeper, pretty much like, there's a level 1 boss, and there's a level 2 boss, a level 3 boss. It's the same goddamn way here, and it just makes the movies longer. And I was my biggest criticism with The Beekeeper, because in The Beekeeper, when I watched it, I was like, god damn, I was like, I feel like this movie should be over within 30 minutes. But they keep adding layers and they keep introducing new villains that had nothing to do with what's going on, right? And it's the same thing with a working man, bruh. Something goes on, he figures out what's going on, like the first goddamn 30 minutes of the movie. But guess what? He since it's the organization or whatever, he's got to take down a boss, another boss, you know, and it just keeps going on. And like I said, same way Beekeeper, same way here. So if you like Beekeeper, you like this movie. It's just, I'm putting that plain and simple. You like Beekeeper, you like this. Promise you. Like the same feel, same tone. Pretty much everything's goddamn the same. I'll tell you though, with these Jason Statham movies, man, I'm watching A Wrath of Man. I love A Wrath of Man. I don't know what it's about, but I love A Wrath of Man. Beekeeper, all that. It's other movies. I mean, when it comes to the action, I think that just what's had me just so hooked, y'all. And it just makes me like not look away. Because if this movie didn't have no action, I would have probably walked out the theater. But the fact that it has non-stop action, like I'm telling you, it goes from one action scene to the next. There's a little things of dialogue sprinkled in there, but we're back to a whole nother action sequence. And the action sequences are so good, y'all. They are so, they don't make sense, but they're good, and you can't look away. You know what I'm saying? That's just what he's good at. We know Jason Statham for an action movie star. And another movie where he showcases it. He does an amazing job. The characters here, look, if it ain't Jason Statham, man, don't worry about the other characters, y'all. I'm sorry to put it like that, but I mean, yeah, David Harbour in here. He's like a blind guy, but other than that, like, man, you don't really care about any other characters. You know what I'm saying? They're just kind of like stepping stones, kind of people in his way. I guess the only character you can kind of care about is the daughter that gets kidnapped. And actually, she's kind of cool because I guess she's been learning from Jason Statham's character, and she kind of like gets out of situations kind of a little bit. You know, she's kind of doing her own thing, so it's cool in that aspect. But yeah, when it comes to the characters, don't really care about them. Just look at the action. Just watch the action in the movie, and the action is so goddamn well. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, y'all. I didn't even think about putting notes down because of the fact that I'm like, man, Jason Statham, like these movies are damn near critic proof. Like they know what they are. They're like when you watch Fast and Furious, it's hard to critique that crap because the movie knows it's getting goofy and getting ridiculous. This movie knows it's getting goofy and it's getting ridiculous. So it's hard to even critique something like that if the movie knows about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same way here. Look, I had fun watching it. It's ridiculous amount of fun. Like I said, the audience I was with was laughing, but you're not supposed to laugh, so it's an unintentional laugh, and we just started kind of laughing at the movie, which you kind of do with all Jason Statham movies. But look, I think to me, I'll say it's a fun time. I had a lot of fun watching it. We'll never go see it again, but I definitely had fun watching it. Yeah, I mean, if I was to give a rating, I'd probably give like a freaking 6 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Look, it's fun, y'all. It's fun. You're going to sit back, you're going to have a blast watching it. 2 hours. It's not bad, y'all. It's not bad at all. But hey, y'all first time finding my channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video, tell me your thoughts, complaints, criticism, stuff like that down below. Look, I didn't make this review too long. I'm not going to lie, because this movie, this don't need no long review to it. Y'all know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it plain. I'm keeping it simple for this one. But we'll see you guys next one, y'all. Peace.